Hey, Stephen Adderley here, CEO and founder of Isatori. And today we're going to talk about full muscle restoration from our new product, Restoraid. It's like CPR for your muscles and it tastes like Kool-Aid. So today we're going to talk about how this product is entirely different than any other amino acid or BCAA type product you've ever seen and one that you might be using right now. So let's talk about what makes Restoraid different and how effective it is at full muscle restoration. So first I'm going to start with a drawing of a tub of Restoraid here. And we're going to point out the three most important facets of restoring your muscle after you've trained. The first part comes from our 8:1:1 ratio of BCAA. So you've probably heard about branched chain amino acids. They're the building block of muscle. And this is Leucine-Isoleucine-Valine. We're very rich in leucine because that's the most abundant amino acid for producing mTOR, which in the muscle activates basically protein synthesis, the rate at which protein rebuilds itself. So very rich, high ratio of BCAAs, and what this will do is it will enact protein synthesis. And protein synthesis is basically the body's ability to repair and rebuild that muscle. So that's exactly what we're doing here with this very important part of the formula. Now, this is where all other amino acid formulas essentially fall off, right here. That's all they are. They're a plain, cheap, branched chain amino acid that's usually flavored and powdered, and that's it. That's an important part of muscle restoration, but there are other parts that are equally as important. So the second part here are enzymes. And these enzymes, sorry, can't spell here, are a very important part of the formula in muscle restoration because they reduce inflammation. Okay? And the reduction of inflammation is very important because that's your body's response to training. So when you train and you're in the gym or you're on the field and you're working out very hard, you're tearing down, you're creating like micro tears inside the muscle. And your body's response to that is to inflame around that. If you can reduce that inflammation, you can help speed up the recovery process. And in the most severe cases of DOMS, delayed onset muscle syndrome, is essentially when you've had a very hard workout, like a hard leg workout or a back workout where you're sore for a number of days. Well, if you can reduce the amount of inflammation and the soreness, you can get back to the gym sooner. So if you've ever had a real hard training session, you try to get back out and run, you notice that your legs are real sort of jello-y. That's your body's response to the inflammation. And if you can recover faster and get back to the gym sooner, get back on the field quicker. So we're going to reduce inflammation with the use of enzymes. And that's essentially going to work to repair the muscle. And it's a very important part of full muscle restoration. The third part of the formula here are dipotassium phosphate electrolytes. Okay? And you've heard of electrolytes and you've heard of things like Gatorade. And we're not talking about sugar and potassium, things that you might find in Gatorade. They're useful when you're sweating. These are the type of electrolytes that are needed to superhydrate the muscle cell. And when we hydrate the muscle cell, and we're talking about superhydration, you need to hydrate the muscle cell because if it's in the least bit dehydrated, which usually occurs within minutes of beginning a training session or being on the field and training, you can't induce protein synthesis. So you want the muscle to be fully hydrated so that you can repair the muscle and go through protein synthesis. And if the muscle is not hydrated fully, then you're sacrificing the ability for the body to induce protein synthesis to its fullest potential. So here what you're going to do is you're going to speed your recovery by virtue of having the cells fully hydrated so that you can undergo protein synthesis. So when you're looking at Restoraid, it's full spectrum of muscle recovery. It's not just amino acids. It's enzymes to reduce inflammation. It's also electrolytes to hydrate the cells. Now, we took this formula one step further and we created a transport system. The transport system is what helps it deliver through the gut so that it can deliver quicker and absorb more into the body. We used something called Waxy-Maize, which you may have heard of before. Waxy-Maize is a very unique carbohydrate source. It's sugar-free, but it helps transport everything through the gut much quicker. Because it's not just what you consume, it's what your body absorbs. So by adding the Waxy-Maize, which is sugar-free, it helps the body's bioavailability. So it helps to absorb these nutrients much faster. Now the other thing that's very important about Restoraid is what we didn't put in there. So there is no sugar, which is great for all of us, especially if you're dieting, getting ready for a competition. There's also no stimulants. Why? Because there's no reason to have a stimulant inside of a recovery product. That's safe for pre-workout, and there's no need to have a stimulant in there. We also have no artificial dyes or colors or flavors, which is very important when you think about what you put in your body today. You want to feel good about what you put in your body, and we're able to make it taste absolutely delicious without having to put any artificial colors or flavors in there. So no dyes, no colors, no artificial flavors. We also didn't add any creatine in this product. Although creatine is an important part of building your physique, we didn't feel it was important to put as part of the recovery process, and we also wanted to expand who uses this product by expanding it to more people who prefer not to use creatine. But if you want to add creatine to your workout program or your supplement program, you certainly can, but we did not put creatine inside here purposely. So when you look at this product, Restoraid, you're going to find that it's unlike anything else that's out there on the market. And the reason is because all other amino acid products only do one thing: supply you with amino acids. They don't supply you with a full spectrum of muscle recovery, which is needed to fully restore the muscle so that you can repair the muscle quicker, get back into the gym sooner, and train harder. So you're only going to find this product from Isatori. And let me tell you, when you taste it, and you can go on our Facebook account right now and see all the great reviews for this product. I don't care if you're a kid, my kids love it. If you're a hard training athlete, you're absolutely going to love the flavor of this. And it's sort of like a lemonade with fruit punch. It's a citrus punch flavor. But you're going to enjoy the effects of Restoraid, and I want you to see and feel the difference Restoraid can make in your training.